Sometimes in life, all you need is a plate of crispy, golden, delicious fried chicken. And today I'm going to teach you how to make just that.
Welcome to Cooking with Chef Tuan, and today I am very excited to introduce this little guy to you. This is the Hestan Cue Smart Probe. This will be used in tandem with the Hestan Cue Smart Cooktop. So today we're going to be frying my fried chicken at 330 degrees using this. All I have to do is just set the temperature and not have to worry about it shooting up past 330, or don't have to adjust any heat. Just let the induction cooktop do all the work for me. And before we get started, go ahead, smash that like button, help the YouTube algorithm, help me get my content and my channel out there and grow. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's go and see what this guy can do for us.
And as usual, all the ingredients and the recipe will be linked down below. Now the measurements are easy. It's 1 tablespoon of all the dry ingredients, 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. And all you have to do is combine all the dry into a bowl and give it a nice mix. And then in a large mixing bowl, I have 4 thighs and 4 drumsticks. To that, I'm gonna combine the 2 tablespoons of hot sauce, give it a nice rub, make sure that it coats the chicken evenly. Now this spice rub mixture is good enough for up to 12 pieces of chicken, but I'm gonna go and use it all for 8 pieces. There's definitely no harm in extra flavor. You wanna make sure that the spice coats all the chicken evenly, get into all the nooks and crannies to make sure that everything is well seasoned. Now you can go ahead and let this marinate for 4 hours or even overnight. And the dry dredge is very easy. I have 3 cups of AP flour, 1 tablespoon each of cayenne, black pepper, white pepper, and 1.5 tablespoons of salt. Oh, and also I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of paprika and give this a nice whisk to make sure that everything is well combined. Now I find the secret to a nice thin crisp coating is using egg white and water as your wet batter. Here I have a 16-ounce container of egg white. It's easier than cracking, a whole bunch of eggs to get the egg whites. And then just a little bit of hot sauce for flavor. Whisk that up and make sure that it's all well combined and well seasoned. Now our dredging station goes like this. You have your chicken, your wet, and your dry dredge. And today with the Hestan Cue Cooktop, I am using a Dutch oven to show you that you can use the Smart Probe and this cooktop with any induction-friendly cookware. The Smart Probe is very easy to set up. Just clip it on the side of the pot, slide the probe into one of the slots, and I'm adding 2 quarts of canola oil today. And now the fun begins. Just open up the Hestan Cue app, go down to control mode, select your probe, and then that's it. You just wait for the app to prompt you and tell you what to do next. So here I'm gonna set my temperature for today's fried chicken at 330 degrees, hit start cook. And once we get back to this control screen, I'm gonna set an alarm. So once the oil hits temp, it's gonna let me know that we're ready to cook. And during the meantime, while the oil is heating up, I'm gonna prep the chicken with some AP flour and just lightly coat it and make sure that all the wet spots are nice and coated. Now, if you need more flour, go ahead and just gradually add a little bit more. We're gonna take our lightly floured chicken and put it into our wet batter. Make sure that you coat every inch of the chicken and you don't see any dry spots. Now into the dredge that we go. We're going to sprinkle this with a little bit of flour, and an important step here is to pack the flour onto each piece of chicken and make sure that there are no wet spots. Shake off the excess flour and set your chicken onto a wire rack and continue to do the exact same thing with the rest of your chicken. Put it in the wet dredge and then put it into the dry dredge, making sure that you pack flour onto each piece of chicken. Now the alarm bell went off, and so we can see here that the oil is up to temp, and all we have to do now is just fry our chicken in batches. Carefully lay your chicken pieces in the oil as to not splash on yourself, and that is pretty much it. We're gonna go and set a timer. Since these drumsticks are a little bit smaller, I'm gonna go with 10 minutes and hit start, and that's it. You want to turn your chicken maybe every 2.5 minutes, and that's about it. That's all the work you really have to do. You don't have to adjust the flame, You don't have to turn the heat up or down. None of that stuff. Just let the Hestan Cue cooktop do its thing. And once the timer goes off, your chicken is done. Just carefully remove your pieces of chicken and let it cool on a wire rack. How beautiful and how easy was that using this technology to cook our chicken? So now we're gonna go and cook the rest of our chicken thighs, and since they're bigger, we're gonna go with 12 minutes. And just carefully place your chicken inside the oil, and again, let the Hestan Cue do its thing. Now, if you need to adjust the position of the probe, it's that simple. Once the pieces of chicken are nice and snug in the oil, start the timer, and again, let the Hestan Cue do its thing. Turn the chicken every couple minutes, but that's all you gotta do. And 12 minutes later, here you go. Another batch of beautiful, crispy, golden fried chicken. And once you're done, all you have to do is just stop cooking and exit the app. That's all there is to it. The cooktop will cool down itself and you're ready to go. Let's go and plate this chicken. And how easy was that to cook chicken using the Hestan Cue Smart Cooktop and the probe? I have to say, this is one gorgeous plate of fried chicken. I can't wait to bring this to the table and dig in. Now, this exquisite looking plate of fried chicken deserves a thumbs up. So go ahead and smash the like button down below and let's get into this.
All right, guys, we did it. We made some fried chicken using the Hestan Cue Smart Probe on the Hestan Cue Smart Cooktop, and that was pretty easy. I never once had to worry about my oil shooting above temperature or staying below temperature for too long. I never had to adjust any flame, no, nothing. So it made it really, really easy. Now that is one of the biggest reasons why I was really excited for the Smart Probe to come out. And look at this. You'll have to excuse some background noise. There's a little construction out there, but I'll do my best. Oh, and I'm also rocking my Hestan Cue apron here. Pretty snazzy, gotta say. But what I'm really excited about is digging into this. This is my famous fried chicken. All right, so let's take a bite with just by itself and see how the Cue and the Smart Probe did. Nice and perfect. Juicy, very crunchy. Very happy. And you saw how easy it was to cook with the induction cooktop with the probe. All I had to do was just set the temperature, wait for it to get up to temperature, and just drop the chicken. Didn't have to do really pretty much anything. It results in a nice, crispy, juicy chicken. It doesn't get much easier than that. Now I want to bite into this thigh. Look at how nice and crispy this is. Super juicy. Well, look at it. And the crispy skin is my favorite part. So this cooktop with the probe is a game changer. For those that are intimidated to make fried chicken because of temperature control, you cook your fried chicken too high, or it gets too hot, your oil gets too hot and you burn it. This eliminates all that. You just set your temperature at 330, drop your chicken in there and let it go until it's done. There's no need to finish it off in the oven. There's no, there's really little room for error. You're gonna get fully cooked, juicy chicken every single time. Go to Hestan Cue's website, www.hestancue.com. Check out all the tools and equipment that they have. Use my promo code TWAN to get yourself 20% off your entire purchase. I appreciate you guys coming and visit, spending some time with me, and checking out this Cue probe, and also checking out my fried chicken recipe. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and as always, peace.